So over the past couple of years, we've seen a lot of smartphone manufacturers switch from incorporating aluminum or metal in their design to basically an all-glass design. Let's take a look at some of the most popular phone releases of 2019 so far, like the OnePlus 7 Pro, features all glass. The upcoming Pixel 4 and Pixel 4 XL are going to feature all glass. The Galaxy S10 and the Galaxy Note 10 line both also feature all glass. And the newly announced iPhone 11, iPhone 11 Pro, and iPhone 11 Pro Max also feature all glass designs. Now, Apple has claimed on the newly released iPhones that they've used the most durable glass ever put into a smartphone. And if you go out there and watch some of the drop tests performed on these new iPhones, they actually hold up to a lot of abuse relatively well. Now, we're not gonna do any drop tests here at the Tech Bros because we don't believe in phone abuse. Hashtag stop phone abuse. But it begs the question, do you need to use a case whenever you have a phone that's this durable? Now, one of the biggest reasons why a lot of these smartphone companies have switched over to an all-glass design is mainly to incorporate wireless charging in their devices, albeit OnePlus is kind of the exception there, but hey, that's totally fine because they incorporate super fast wired charging. And some companies like Samsung have even taken it a step further by offering wireless power share, the ability to charge other devices that can take a wireless charge using your own smartphone. Now, if you ask me personally, if you ever see me out in the street or if you see any of the phones that I'm reviewing, I never use a case. Even the two phones that I have on me right now, the Galaxy Note 10 Plus and the iPhone 11 Pro Max, as you guys can see, no skins, no cases, and these just came out of my pocket. They're like this all day long. Now, where I make my investment in protection is in things like Apple Care Plus or Samsung Premium Care, so I'm covered in the event of unlikely dropping it, breaking it, and I'm covered from a repair or a replacement perspective. But the majority of the people out there will invest in a case, and there's really two reasons why someone would invest in a case. Number one is to improve the aesthetic appearance of their device. Some people genuinely like the materials, the textures, the overall design of cases that a lot of manufacturers are making these days. And while a problem a few years ago used to be the cases were really bulky, a lot of case manufacturers these days are finding a way to make a really nice design while also keeping a slim profile. Now, reason two is to provide that extra layer of scratch and impact protection. A lot of companies these days are actually doing drop tests for their cases so they can now rate just how high you can drop the phone while using the case to prevent any damage. And that's really cool. So those are basically the two reasons why someone would get a case for their smartphone. Now, if you're one of those people who's looking for some smartphone cases, you're in luck because we just got reached out to by two really good companies. And those two companies are Rhino Shield and Mobile Fun. So we get reached out to by a decent amount of companies every single day, every single week, whatever the case may be. And a lot of times, representatives from these companies will ask us if we're up to reviewing a specific product, or in this case, some cases. But we want to make sure that the products that we put in front of you are one, of high quality, and two, worth the money that you would ordinarily spend if you wanted to actually buy that product. Now, these two companies do make really high quality cases, and they sent us a couple. So, I'm not about to sit here and go through every single case that we have because we have a lot. I'm not going to bore you with, hey, we have a camo case, we have a carbon fiber case, we have silicone cases, we have folio cases, we've got leather cases, we've got tons of different cases here. And the point of this video is we want to give them back to you. So I'm going to go over what phones we have cases for, and then I'm going to go over how you guys can actually win these cases free of charge for yourself. Now, in terms of cases that we have cases for the newly released iPhone 11, the iPhone 11 Pro, and the iPhone 11 Pro Max. We do have some cases here that will fit slightly, I'm not even going to say older because they did come out this year, like the iPhone XS and the Pixel 3a XL as well. So there's a good range of devices covered here. Now, in terms of how you can win them, 3 steps. Number one, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much for your support. If you're not and you want to be entered, step number 1 is subscribing. Number 2, leave a comment on this video letting us know what phone you have, and obviously if the phone you have falls into the cases we have, you will be entered into that drawing as long as you follow step number 3. Now, step number 3 is following us on Instagram and looking out for our giveaway post on Instagram, because that's how we're going to start reaching out to our users once we verify they're subbed, they commented, and they also follow us on Instagram. The link to our Instagram page will be in the description down below. And like I said, that's going to be free of charge. You guys only have to do 3 really simple things, and you will be entered in to win one of these cases, as long as the phone you have is one of the cases that we have as well. So with that being said, huge shout out to Rhino Shield and Mobile Fun for hooking us up with all these cases. I'm really excited that we get to give these away to you guys, because we're fortunate enough to get reached out to by representatives at these companies, and they hook us up with some really cool stuff. And you guys support us every step of the way. We wouldn't be here without you guys. So we want to try and give back in any way that we can. So make sure you follow those 3 steps so you're entered. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are one of the winners, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.